It's a reminder to be grateful. This foot took me a long way. You know, if I didn't have this pain, I wouldn't have this edge. I wouldn't have my perspective on life. I wouldn't have that fire on my tongue, right? So I'm grateful, but people can't see that.
Right.
People can't see that you are, you know, the internal conflicts you have, you know, with family and friends and people, you know, that you tend to lose friends because you loan them money and then they don't pay you back. And then they get mad at you.
Because you asked for it back.
Yeah.
But
I had not even for asking for it, just because you look at them. I'm going to pay you, man. I just see nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why is it like that? Why I mean, if you come to me and ask me for money, I shouldn't have to go to you to repay it. You should be man enough. You was man enough to ask. Here you go. But I've learned, Damon, I don't know what you think about this. I'll only lend money that I know I can lose that I'm not getting back.
Right. It's a gift.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. I give it.
Because I already know, because we're going to end up falling out. And I don't want to fall out. I don't want a 10, 15, 20, 30-year relationship to end over money. So here you go. Because I know you're not going to pay me back.
Right. Well, that's maturity.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I've paid a lot of people out of my life.
You mentioned like stand-up is stand-up therapeutic for you?
Absolutely.
Why'd you stop?
I used to have to because I don't need it anymore. And
you don't need therapy no more?
No. No, I'm at peace. I really am. I'm at peace. And, you know, the therapy is knowing that I can bow my head and, you know, that God is hearing my prayers and seeing in my life my prayers answered. And it ain't for material things. It's for the safety of my family and, you know, for me to have wisdom and to be grateful for everything.
It's therapeutic. You don't need to scratch that itch anymore. So now what do you do to replace what you gave up by doing comedy?
I write.
Okay.
I write for sport. I drive my son crazy because every other week I'm sending him a script. Read this. What do you think? He's like, Dad, I got a life. I have 6 kids. Come on, man, just read it. When you get a chance, read it. But I write because I do have a fear of going crazy. You know,
because you have so much going on in your head?
No, because it runs my family. It's like diabetes. You got to know that it's a possibility.
Right.
And the thing is, you know, I can't turn my brain off. I can't not think about these stories and characters that come to mind. So rather than have them up in my head scrambled, I put them on paper. And I go, man, one day I make money off of this or sell it or something. But I had to get it out.
Do you sleep?
I do. I sleep wonderfully.
How you sleep so well and it's hard for you to turn your mind off?
When you get 65, it's easy. You just lay down. All I got to do is see the bed. It's beautiful.
Did cancel culture scare you away?
Cancel culture made me not really want to do stand-up. I had this long conversation with Dave Chappelle. He's like, man, we need you. Get back out there, man. We need that voice. Come on. And I was like, and I had done it again at his, him encouraging me to do it. But, you know, today you can't be a shock comic.
No.
Especially if you're famous.
Right.
Because they hit you in your pockets, right? So back in the day, guys like Sam Kinison and Dice Clay, and you know, that's how I grew up. I grew up with guys that, you know, start trouble, you know, and they say, and it's like people, you know, they want to talk about comedy. You got reporters talking about comedy. You don't know my world. You are not qualified to talk about comedy.